Erron Black.
Erron Black. Yeah, he's from Texas.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw! You gotta start the match with the
Are
yeehaw.
you gonna be the yee to my haw?
Oh my lord. Texas pickup lines.
That cancel is really weird. Like it makes it more plus sometimes. And they do something that like shoots. Oh, looks like I'm joined on commentary by Nick now.
Yes, I am here.
Nick,
What we
the
got?
Johnson.
How's it going, man?
What's up, man? How you been?
Good. Grinding at MK. This game is like wonderful. I love it.
Are you still grinding Soul Calibur?
Yes. Well, not as much, but because it doesn't have a pro tour, but MK is my main focus right now.
I see.
And we got Cassie versus Erron Black. So like this matchup, like I feel like I don't have a lot of experience in it because I'm still like learning all the ins and outs of Cassie. But I do feel like it's 5-5. But her fireball is kind of useless in the matchup because he eliminates it.
Yeah, with his parry.
Right, exactly. But you can, if you have life lead, you can use it a little better. Because once you burn out all his meters, it's kind of pointless for him to just sit there and parry. She has forward too that she can crush and blow him, so she has a couple options.
I see. Does his parry work if you do the meter burn high shots?
Like if she shoots.
Yeah,
like
the one that shoots the multiple shots. Can he still parry that?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. It'll just auto parry it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's playing pretty good right now. 4 staggers.
Yeah, he fucked me up. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he looks pretty solid. I've been watching his Cassie. He looks really solid.
We went back and forth in casual and one time for tournament. He pumped me full of lead.
Yeah, he was.
He's a under Night Embers player.
Nice.
He actually does not play other games normally besides that. Like that was like that's his main game. It was weird. Like you don't normally see like a Eunice player only play Eunice. They usually play other shit, right? He's the
only
player.
plays that. Okay, that's good. That's a good look. The good thing about I like different like backgrounds like anime trying to play this game because he went over his reversal.
He did tell me that he has played DOA though.
Nice. I love all my DOA players because, as most know, I play DOA.
How do you feel about DOA, sir?
I liked it a lot. It came out at the wrong time. Like MK was about to come out, all these games were coming out. So I think the game is really good. I just feel like it just well, no, it has a pro tour. It starts at CEO. Well, it was one European event, and now CEO is the American event.
Think you'll ever take it seriously?
No, I would if I'm at the tournament, I would still enter it though because I feel like basic fundamentals can still carry.
Legacy like Tekken?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so at this range right here, in their life deficit. So ATP is winning. Well, now he's losing. But at this range, he can't parry. So she can kind of pester him right there. She can pester him at this range with 4-2-1+3. Nice staggers.
Cassie's down one is 8 frames, correct?
Yes. Yeah, her down 1 and down 3 kind of suck compared to other characters. So you pretty much have to utilize her 9-frame mid and 4-4 and her stand 1.
When you do 4-2-1+3 or whatever, and it's +1, I see a lot of Cassies backing away. Is there no way to check them?
So the problem with that move is it's one of those moves where it's good because it is plus, but you're advancing with an 11 frame mid if you choose to do back 2, and then it'll be 10 frames, or you're out of range for forward 4. Yeah. Unless they kind of just stand there and duck. I usually use it to check people. So
and get them away from you, right?
Right, so if somebody moves, if I put it on their block and they move back, I might dash up and do it again and keep doing it until I force a reaction. And that's generally how I use it. Or if I'm already up in life, I'll knock them away.
You knock them away and set up a whiff punish situation.
Exactly. Yeah. And it forces a reaction. That's why it's a really good move. It forces a really, really clean reaction.
I see.
Ooh, good dunk.
Down 2. No, and he can't break away. This is going to hurt.
This is going to hurt.
Interesting.
Oh,
You want to
he
leave him
gets
close.
punished. Yeah.
Oh, ATP dropping the combo.
Stomp, stomp, stomp.
Back throws him.
And he gets Oki off of this.
Nice.
Oh, and again the cancel.
Gotta
And
be ready
Erron
for
Black's
that.
pressure is hard to deal with.
When
a
he
lot
does
of
the cancels, does it make him more plus?
So it's more or less that he's unsafe still, but he's safe enough to like not get punished. Like so, because the number I don't think it shows up in the frame data like some cancels. Like it's kind of just safe, where they usually like will swing again because you're just waiting on the string. Oh, he pulls out. Oh, I like that. He pulled out the right.
Hit him with a drop kick.
Kick.
Tries to go for the second time.
So ATP just showed me something. So if you do drop kick into meter burn of gunshot, Cassie can reversal nut kick it, guaranteed.
Really?
Yes, that's crazy that he showed me that. I was like,
like her flawless block, or do you mean the actual nutcracker?
You can actually block it regular, and once he drop kick meter burns, you can
Just
just
do nutcracker.
Yes, and it's a guaranteed reversal punish. It's crazy.
Great Faiden showed me something interesting in the Geras matchup. You know 4-2-1-2?
Right.
You block 4-2 and you can nutcracker the 1-2.
Yeah,
I was like, what?
Her nutcracker is like really good in a lot of matchups because it basically low profiles me.
Yeah, it's got the Catwoman status on it.
Exactly. So I think, a person that mains Cassie needs to know all the gaps, like especially with that, because it changes the whole matchup. Oh, that's
nice.
good. He needed that, but he's gonna need a little more than this.
He still has bar, but he needs one more solid hit, because this should put him around 25%. So one more solid confirm, and he would still win. Nice. That could have been it. That could have been exactly what he needed. ATP anti-tires.
So the thing about ATP, he played Cassie as well, so he knows the matchup. So it's gonna be really hard for Gray to beat ATP with this character. So I like this pick because even when I fight ATP, I feel like, man, I should just pick Sonya in the matchup because Sonya at least can net me the damage when I do get the hit, and her projectile is fast enough, 12 frames, to where at mid range I can kind of shoot it as if I'm like Ryu or Sagat, and at mid range I can just chunk the plasma.
What do you feel like Cassie does different and better than Sonya?
So Cassie's overall neutral control is better than Sonya. Like from a mid range, a player cannot jump at you from a really good distance. You back three will check it. So she can control all of the ranges. She can zone, she can play mid range perfect, and close range she's good. Sonya specializes more in up close combat, and from long range she can shoot her fireballs because they're fast, but she can't anti-air check people from that longer distance in that mid range. So I think Cassie definitely dominates that range a little better.
Nice.
But Sonya has the damage, and that's big in this game.
That stagger string is really good. It has a lot of knockback in the last hit. I see what you're saying now.
And I like the Katana pick. Katana is underused. The only person I know that really is good with her is Samij. Like, that's the one that comes to mind, Samij. Star Charger plays her a little bit. But Katana, I think her biggest weakness is dialing strings. Like, you just have to dial it up. If somebody holds up on wake up, they can full combo you just because you went for a string, trying to hit them. So that's her biggest flaw, but I think she has a lot of good things about her.
Do you feel like she's a shell of her former self from MKX?
Yeah, definitely. Like, I feel like she could be a lot better. Like, her strings are, like, safe, and she has, like, pretty good strings, hit confirmable and everything. But it's kind of like the dial-up system, like, hurts her. I feel like.
Who do you feel like is low-key slept on right now?
It's a couple of characters I think that are low-key slept on.
You're gonna call me crazy, but you know what I think is low-key a little slept on?
And who is that?
Shao.
No, I can see that because I was playing with Shao too. I feel like he has a lot of good things going for him, and I think the game has to flesh out.
Yeah.
For because like look at Deborah. I always knew Deborah was good.
Okay.
Because she got set play.
I played in the first week. Joey's Deborah, right? We played a long set line, right? He beat me, but it was obviously like he was struggling a little bit to get the tools figured out, right?
Right.
And then a bunch of people told me that Devorah was unplayable, like garbage. Like she literally was like the worst character in the game as far as they were concerned. And then suddenly, You know, Sonic Fox plays the character. Wow, magically she's really good, right?
Magic.